especially this year, on the early mornings, waking up, making sure they're on their way, getting where they need to go. And hopefully, throughout this process, some of our kids learn how to wake themselves up now. So, it's been, like you said, a real long season, a lot of practices, a lot of yards. And last year, if you remember, I told you that the swim team practices had swam enough to travel from one side of New Mexico to the other on I-40. This year, the amount of swimming we did in the upper level group is enough to drive from here, or swim from Clovis to, you'll like this, Lucas, Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, that is a 698-mile trip. And last year, we did 688,000 yards, and this year we did 1.2 million. In one team. And Coach Smile touched on this. It's the limit that we're trying to push our kids to so that they can succeed. And my goal as a coach is not to coach swim. My goal is to push our student athletes in a direction that allows them to open doors and provide themselves opportunities down the line, teaching them discipline, teaching them how to be accountable for their actions down the line. And it just goes to show that when you go and put that much time in the pool, you'll see huge results. And this year was none different. The team as a whole this year, okay, it's now 7-16, okay, and we've got kicked this thing off at about 20 after. So in 2 minutes, you will have been in this award ceremony in the amount of time our kids have taken off this year in their swimming events. 57 minutes in one season. It's drastic. Another thing we've done this year, and by saying we, swimmers, they have learned what it is to train. And they've learned what it is to make a decision to get to the next level. And I couldn't be more proud to an individual of all of them for that. You see it in their eyes when they come to practice. On hard days, it's when you learn the most about your swimmers. You know, when they're tired and they're broken down, and yet they have this will that, you know, I'm going to find something left over in that tank to push myself forward. And that's what all these guys have done to an individual. I've seen it in every one of them at one point or another during the season. And that's the best feeling as a coach, to be able to see that. And as DeMaio said, there's other results that come from that. Last year, just to give you an idea, at the beginning of this season, we had, and what we use, just for some individuals who may not know, the USA Swimming Time Standards have a B cut, a double B cut, A, double A, all the way up to quad A. And we use these time standards as a kind of a measuring bar to make sure that we're progressing along with the rest of the nation. Last year, we had 53 B times. This year we have 83. 37 double Bs last year. This year, 93. 10 A, now 27. We didn't have a single double A time at the end of last year. Now we have 5 double A. All right, so we had 5 A times last year. Now we have 5 double A and 2 quad A's. We have, as a team, we've moved. We've progressed. And a lot of times you come to these banquets and everybody says, you know, welcome to the end of the swim year banquet. Swimming's not like that. There's no end. Okay? This is the beginning of next year. And this is a starting point. Kansas City, no, let's go for Chicago. Okay? We'll throw a couple more months in there, but we'll get there. So the whole point is that we know what we've done in the past, and it's great, and we should be applauded for it. And the next step is, how do we take what we did in the past and use it to motivate us to do better in the future.